Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope you're having a phenomenal day. Quick look here again at Filecoin. I'm going to double check a couple of key factors. It's a request from some of our community members here. I see here who asked for Filecoin. Thank you, FPS guy. Appreciate you. And of course, if you're all new to the channel, welcome aboard. Hope you can learn something today. If you want to become a better trader, CryptoCash.tech is the site. I do offer a trading academy, a community and signals group. Be sure you watch through my trading university videos if you haven't yet already. It's important for you to understand kind of how to look at trading different, I guess you could say, because I've been trading for over 20 years and teaching for a very long time, and it's been a wonderful experience. So thank you for making my life a better place. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below if you haven't already. So if we look at Filecoin, $9 even is effectively that area of liquidation. A lot of recent liquidation levels just got hit. So the truth is the price has more incentive to go up than down at this point. But you do also got to recognize that most coins have been kind of running up for the last 9 to 15 hours, and they are due for a correction. Same thing with Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin is pulling back to 68.5. So a lot of reasons why you want to kind of be I guess, kind of just careful trading right now. I don't love trading after an immediate dump, so we waited our 24 hours, considering some longs here today. But again, we want to wait for confirmation. Most longs should be pulling back, or most coins should be pulling back to give us better entries on longs. Likely later today. That's the goal. Okay, so taking a look here at Filecoin, generally speaking, if we were looking at our moving averages, we can see we're below 2, above the other 2. Okay, but the key takeaway here is we've got a strong amount of volume support at 815. It's a very, very, very important level to hold. And with all the pulling back here that we saw here recently, a decent recovery here so far. So Filecoin's looking pretty decent in my book here so far. Well, you can't always get what you want by being above all moving averages. This is a good sign, seeing that such a strong amount of volume below the price action. Okay, generally a positive sign. Okay, so volume is good in that regard, but when we take a look at money flow index and RSI, we're under 50. Not great. This isn't terrible. Just generally telling us that we're tentatively bearish. And when I say that, when you drop below 20 to the 20-day SMA on the daily here, that's generally considered as generally bearish too. So really try to take this with a grain of salt. This isn't like the price is just going to keep dropping, but the truth is we're still converging or diverging, so to speak. But once more, this volume profile, pretty solid support there. So I would like to see a closure above 0.618 today. That's ultimately what I'm looking for. Okay, so let's go ahead and draw out some trend lines here, just kind of get perspective. We can see obvious 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attempts to break that level. We haven't yet, so just bear in mind we are tentatively range bound for the moment, which is all well and good. That's pretty normal. That's standard. But in order to become, in order to take a trade confidently, we want to break above and essentially retest this, and then get in somewhere in the range of, 870 or higher. Okay, because again, right now, retesting that level multiple times, hasn't broke yet. It is probably inevitable, and we do have good convergence here on the MACD, letting us know this shift in momentum is occurring. But until we get up over 50 on the RSI, I think we want to be patient on this one, folks. But we're getting very, very close. I just like to see the price get above that level here soon. So let's see if the hourly tells us anything. The cloud is still confirming that we're tentatively bearish. A lot of coins are showing the same behavior right now, where the upper lead is rejecting the price action. So until we can close, just say 870 or higher within the next 12 hours, we probably don't want to jump into a long position just yet. And I say that mainly because if we look at TD sequential, for example, while we are getting a nice little reset, we can see we're up to a 9 on TDS, and pullback would kind of make sense. And a lot of times the pullback comes to the most recent low here. So or most recent high rather, sorry. So yeah, most recent high, price comes down, retest that level, continues higher. So a solid entry would be 850 this time tomorrow. Again, do we get exactly what we want? No. But generally speaking, I think the overall sense here is that Filecoin should continue higher, but it may be best practice to wait for confirmation. Me personally, I have quite a few alerts I'm looking at for later today, just to kind of see where we're at. And it's one of those things where we kind of want to see where we're going. So I'm going to wait a little bit longer on this one, but this does look like pretty much a nice primed and ready to go. Pending Bitcoin can kind of hold its current range between 68, 69, even as low as 67,000. I think we'll be in decent shape to be able to see Filecoin recover and continue higher. But for right now, we want to close above 872. That's a 0.618 fib level. It's an important level to close above. And also the most recent range-bound activity, kind of just holding the price action in place. Okay. So that's kind of what we're looking at there. Hopefully a bullish backtest of the 873 after we break through would be great. And I hope that works out well for you too if you end up taking the trade. Low leverage, low position size is king right now, folks. Make sure you check that out. Check out our results too if you're curious. This is an example of what low leverage does for you. 6, 7, no more than 5 to 7x for altcoins, and then we have 10x leverage for Bitcoin. Anyways, it's ideal to stick within a structure, and our structure is to make profit, steady profit, instead of just risking everything and hoping for the best. It's not what you do. Okay, thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of the day. Thanks again. Don't forget to like, follow, and comment, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care. Thanks too.